Before the world started arguing about Iran and Israel on television, before the news channels showed missiles, politics, and speeches from powerful leaders, there was a young American soldier named Michael Carter who lived a quiet life in Texas. Michael was brave, disciplined, and loyal to his country, but the most important part of his life was a girl named Sophia. Sophia worked as a nurse in a small hospital. She believed in healing people, while Michael believed in protecting them. They often joked that together they balanced the world, one saving lives, the other defending them. They met in a bookstore 3 years earlier. Michael had come to buy a notebook, but instead he found someone who completely changed his life. Sophia had a calm smile and kind eyes, and from their very first conversation, something special began. Their life was simple but beautiful. Evening walks, late-night coffee, and long talks about the future. Michael always told her, "One day I'll build a peaceful life for us." Sophia would laugh and reply, "Just promise me you'll always come back home." But the world outside their town was changing. The news started talking more about rising tensions between Iran and Israel. Political debates filled television screens. Leaders around the world gave strong speeches, including former President Donald Trump, warning about global security and conflict. For most people, it was just news. For Michael, it was a possible future. One night he received the message every soldier knows might come someday: deployment orders. When he told Sophia, the room fell silent. "Do you have to go?" she asked softly. Michael looked at her with honest eyes. "I made an oath to serve." Sophia tried to be strong, but tears filled her eyes. War was something she healed people from, not something she understood. The day Michael left, the military base was full of families saying goodbye. Sophia hugged him tightly, as if letting go might break her heart. "I hate war," she whispered. Michael held her close. "Me too." Before he walked away, she gave him a small silver ring. "This isn't an engagement ring," she said. "It's a promise ring, so you remember someone is waiting." Michael smiled gently. "I'll bring it back." Months later, Michael was stationed near a tense region connected to the Iran-Israel conflict. The desert nights were cold and quiet, but the air was always filled with tension. Every mission carried danger. One evening, his unit was sent to escort humanitarian supplies to a nearby village. What began as a routine mission suddenly turned chaotic when distant explosions echoed through the desert. Dust, shouting, and fear surrounded them. In that terrifying moment, Michael's hand instinctively touched the small ring in his pocket. For the first time in the war, he realized something deeply. He didn't just want to survive the mission. He wanted to survive for Sophia. Back home, Sophia followed the news every night. Whenever reporters mentioned the conflict between Iran and Israel, her heart raced because somewhere in that dangerous region was the man she loved. Weeks later, a message finally arrived from the military. Her hands trembled while opening it, but it wasn't bad news. Michael was alive. Months passed, and after intense international negotiations and pressure from world leaders, tensions in the region slowly began to calm. Finally, the announcement every soldier dreams of came. Michael's unit was returning home. At the airport in Texas, families gathered with flowers, tears, and hope. Sophia stood quietly in the crowd, holding a small sign with Michael's name. Then she saw him. Michael Carter walked through the gate, tired, stronger, but alive. Sophia ran toward him without thinking and hugged him so tightly that neither of them cared about the people watching. Michael laughed softly and whispered, "I told you I'd come back." Months later, they stood together in the same park where they had first met. The sun was setting, painting the sky with warm golden colors. Michael took out the same silver ring Sophia had given him before the war. He knelt down and smiled. "This ring survived war," he said. Sophia laughed through tears. "Is that your proposal?" Michael nodded. "Yes, and in a world full of politics, conflict, and wars between nations, Sophia said the only word that truly mattered. Yes, Because sometimes the greatest victory in life isn't winning a war. It's simply coming home to love.